Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here with another installment of The Comic Zone. On this one, we will be doing the Secret Wars Top 5 for the week of August 12th. Let's start things off with the number 5 pick, Secret Wars 2099, issue number 4. In this issue, Captain America actually goes against Alchemax by freeing the Defenders who are supposedly criminals. They're criminals because they don't work for Alchemax, and all superheroes are supposed to work for the corporation that pretty much runs all of the 2099 sector of Battleworld. Most of the issue has the Avengers fighting against one another, as one section is trying to obey Alchemax and the other one is trying to free the Defenders. Captain America is the most interesting character in this because she leads two different lives, yet one life doesn't know about the other, and this issue gives us a promise of her finding out exactly what she is. This is number 5 purely on the fact that I used to love 2099 and it's back, so I'm all for it. Number 4, Years of Future Past, issue 4. So this issue picks up where the last one left off, where the X-Men are continuing to try to liberate mutants from the death camps. In this issue, the mutants in the concentration camp find out about Chrissy and Cameron Pride, who are the last mutants to be born. Because of that, they're seen as almost messianic sort of figures. We also learn about the X-Men and Robert Kelly's actual plans. There's a lot of betrayal that happens in this. One interesting part about the book is questioning the nature of mutants. This is something that's not actually addressed in the actual books, but it's interesting to see how mutants have actually affected human civilization. This was another solid issue that had a lot of drama, lots of cool action, and the promise of an epic conclusion to it all. Very good stuff. Alright, let's go to number 3, Inhumans number 4. During the last issue, Black Bolt and his followers were captured by Medusa. So a lot of this issue is actually spent with the quote-unquote bad guys trying to interrogate Black Bolt to get information out of him. What's cool about this issue is that Black Bolt is actually questioning Doom's rule due to all the unfairness and all the misery and strife and all the bad stuff that's allowed to fester in Battleworld. Another interesting thing is that you actually find out the exact way that Doom has been keeping everybody on Battleworld obedient. There's also a minor subplot here with Black Bolt's followers ending up in a very dangerous part of Battleworld. What I like about this book is that, just like the following 2 books, it may actually affect the main storyline. Alright, number 2, Korvac Saga, issue 3. The main mystery of this book has been about this madness that's afflicting citizens of this realm, and this madness causes them to become very powerful, very berserk-like, and they mutter things that make no sense. One guy who gets infected with the madness is actually Captain Marvel, and most of this book has him fighting against the Avengers and the Guardians. But since this is Captain Marvel, he pretty much wipes the floor with all of them. Up until this point, Michael Korvac has been a regular guy, but if you know his history, you know that he is easily one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, and you finally get to see that in this issue. The reason he's been keeping his powers under wraps is because it actually threatens Doom, and by some of the actions that he takes here, you can see that he is as powerful, maybe even more so, than the Doom God. This is another book that's probably going to have some effect on the main series, and because of that, I'm definitely keeping my eye on it. Alright, and we have number 1, A-Force, issue 3. Now, any book that has an all-female Avengers team is going to get my vote automatically, but not just because of the aesthetics. This is one of the best books coming out, and this issue proves why. There's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the realm of Arcadia, and Baroness She-Hulk finally figures out what it is. There's a really big brawl that happens between She-Hulk and 3 female Thors. One Thor alone is a formidable foe, but 3 of them, that's a lot. But this is She-Hulk, and she manages to actually hold her own against all of them. Near the end of the book, the team actually suffers another heavy loss. They've been suffering a lot, but this one hits even closer to home than all the other ones have so far. At this point, She-Hulk has become a fugitive, but people still know and trust her, so she leads them into one final mission to find out exactly who is causing all this trouble. Like the last few books I mentioned before this is another one that is probably going to have repercussions on the main book. Alright people, so that is the Secret Wars top 5 for the week of August 12th. Those were my picks, but I'm pretty sure you guys have different picks too, so please let me know what books you checked out this week and what books you plan to check out in the future. Once again, I was Tony, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on the Comic Zone. Later.